Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions and hopefully capitalize on the next bull run. Guys, we're going to compare XLM to XRP, and honestly guys, if you look at the chart, they're identical. You know what, I own them both, small amounts, but it's really doesn't make any sense because they are going to run together, or at least they have been forever. That being said, if I had to pick one, well, we're going to talk about it. And I got to give a shout out to Crypto Army. Guys, she's one of the most honest influencers out there. And if you've watched my channel, guys, I'm non-biased. I don't care what I uncover, I just pass it on to you guys. Now, she just did a video talking about MoneyGram's CEO and XRP. And I'm going to show you a clip of what he says, because the narrative that went around when MoneyGram switched from XRP to XLM was because of the SEC lawsuit. And guys, I'll be honest, I probably fell for that. But now we're going to get to the truth. And look, whether you want to hear this or not, if you own XRP or XLM, you need to hear it out and process it. And once you hear it, if it bothers you, well guys, you should be asking yourself not why I brought it to your attention or Crypto Army, but why didn't the thousands of XRP influencers that lie to you every day not bring it to your attention? Because trust me when I tell you, they know about this video and this information. And another thing guys, I'm constantly telling people and challenging influencers and people that hate in my comments, and I'm telling them, look, banks do not own XRP. They don't. Not one Ripple customer owns XRP or buys XRP. And they have no intention. They use ODL, which by the way is not called ODL. It's called Ripple Payments, because they wanted to simplify the understanding of how everything works. Anyway, that being said, I got to give a big shout out to Crypto Army. She brought this to my attention and I was kind of shocked, but I'm going to pass it on. Do with this information as you will. Haters, have at it. That's okay. But I'm going to tell you, if this triggers you, I've been around a long time. I'm a little older, and I used to work for Bear Stearns, and I've traded foreign currencies. I've day traded penny stocks, options, you name it. I've done it. And I've been around a lot of wealthy individuals. I have never met a successful or wealthy person that doesn't focus on the risk way more than they focus on the reward. And that's one thing that shocked me when I got into crypto. People don't want to hear the risk or the facts about whatever project they are invested in. That is shocking to me. And they call it FUD. Well guys, I got news for you. Facts and reality isn't FUD. And if it is FUD, it's real fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Maybe you should have a little. Anyway, I say that with love, but again, a shout out to Crypto Army for bringing this to my attention, who's bringing it to your attention. The only difference between me and her is she brings it to your attention, but I elaborate on it, and she just lets you figure it out for yourself, and I try to put it right in front of you. Anyway, let's dive into it, guys. And at the end, we're going to take a look at the charts, and I'll tell you, if I had to pick one of these projects, which one would I want to own? And you come to your own conclusion, guys. It's your money. Let's get into it. Hey, hit that like button. All right. This is Crypto Army's video of the CEO for MoneyGram. And I'll leave a link down below. Watch the entire thing. And guys, you should subscribe to her channel. I love a lot of what she puts out. And she's very honest. Now, that being said, if you own XRP or XLM, just remember that they're almost one and the same. Realistically, the only real difference is ODL and the supply. Stellar doesn't have escrow and doesn't allow its customers to use their supply. Let's think about it, guys. Here's the good news about Stellar. If you hear a story that says Stellar partnered with X corporation, you know that they have to go into the market and buy XLM. And that is not the case at all with Ripple partnerships. And that, if people really understood that, there wouldn't be an XRP Army. Anyway, let's get into it. This guy asked him about Ripple. Now you remember, Ripple had this partnership, and that was massive news. Ripple's the best, XRP's the best, it's going to change the world. Just partner with MoneyGram, which, guys, that is a massive partnership. But then it switched and it went to XLM, and they were like, well, you know, that's because of the SEC, and the odds are they're going to go back to Ripple and XRP. Well, this guy asked him about that. Hey, do with this what you will, and ask your favorite influencer that fills you full of hype. Bring this to their attention. Pass this on to people, like-minded people, or people that need to know. Let's hear what he has to say. Bear with me. Well,
do you think Ripple could make a comeback?
There's a lot of FX volatility in that stuff. It's probably the single biggest challenge that we had, using that was we were trying to look at cross-border use cases, and you go from, US dollar to a peso like we do today. You got to buy pesos. You have to play pesos into the market. There's an FX cost to that. Well, you think when you go into the crypto world, you could eliminate the FX cost. The reality is you can't, because that coin's moving around in value. So it didn't really solve for anything, and actually it added a third element, because now you're going a dollar to a currency to another currency. So now you're doing like 2 foreign exchange trades instead of 1. So it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. So, I won't comment on, what else they're doing or where they're going to go, because, it's a lovely company, I guess.
Yeah.
Think about what he said, guys. Whatever issue he had, other corporations and banks are going to have the same issue. Now, I don't know how Stellar XLM solved that problem, but apparently it did, for whatever that's worth. Now, check this out. Here's some more good news that Crypto Eerie brought to our attention. We all know that quantum computing might be a huge risk to every project. I mean, even Bitcoin. That's another thing that people don't want to talk about. But guys, you got to understand your risk of what you're dealing with. That's why, for me, I only want to go and invest bull run to bull run. There are so many things that can happen in the preceding bull run, not the one coming up. Guys, these projects are under threat from regulation, from quantum computing, from just being cloned, new technology. I mean, it's endless. And the reason I say that is, guys, I don't want you to get wrecked, because I work one-on-one with customers, and the majority of people, like 9 out of 10, came to me because they didn't take their profits in the last bull run, and they wrecked themselves. Now, I'll leave a link to my email if y'all want some more information about that. But either way, guys, please get a plan and consider taking your profits, dollar cost average out, and don't listen to the hype of stacking a project for 10 years and it changes your life. That's just my opinion. Now, speaking of quantum computing, Stellar has a partnership with a company that's what they specialize in. So they are front running maybe the first issue. And if they solve that problem, guys, and it becomes a problem, Stellar might front run that and get a lot more adoption. Let's hear what they have to say.
We also do work in post-quantum cryptography for blockchains. This is a huge area of our business where we've developed several scaling solutions for blockchains.
Well, let's keep going.
When we think about the difficulty to break encryption, we typically look at the assumptions or the primitives, and really regardless of the blockchain structure or architecture, whether it's linear like Ethereum or whether it's a DAG, regardless of the structure, they're all relying on the same assumption, on the same mathematical problem, which is the assumption of the difficulty of prime factorization or the discrete logarithm problem. And when it comes to breaking those algorithms, it's agnostic of the blockchain architecture. It really just depends on how difficult is it to break to solve.
Well, that was probably a waste of time. Bear with me though. In saying that, it is great that Stellar has that type of partnership, and I don't know what that will look like. It might increase their adoption if it all pans out, but it might also bring people to partnership and add Stellar into their ecosystem or into their rails or whatever in the future. But either way, it tells you that it's extremely positive that a major corporation like that, out of all the corporations or all the blockchains and the foundations it could have worked with, it chose Stellar. Now, let's take a look at the chart. And guys, I really want to say, I'm not here to rag on XRP. I love the technology of XRPL, but most people don't understand the difference between Ripple and XRP, and it's going to get people wrecked. And honestly, guys, when I look out across crypto and all my customers and clients from all around the world, they have been wrecked from XRP. They have been holding XRP for 6 or 7 years. When they bought that hype back when they made an all-time high and on the way up, and then it didn't make an all-time high last year or in the last bull run, and the hype continues, and everyone keeps telling you Ripple this, XRP that, and it's not the same. Not one Ripple customer owns XRP. None of them. They use it, but they use Ripple's supply, and that supply is going to last for at least the next 10 years or so. I'm not here to wait personally. Now, when you look at the chart, I want you to look at this, guys. That's Stellar's chart, and this is XRP chart. They're almost identical. Now, I own them both. I will never do it again because it's just tying up money. So if you got $5,000 of Stellar and $5,000 of XRP, it's the same position for the most part. Now, that being said, which one, if I had to stack one today, would I start stacking? It would definitely be XLM. It has a lower market cap, and Stellar can't dump on you. And whether you want to hear this or not, guys, Ripple dumps on its community every month. It unlocks 1 billion tokens every month. And it should have already been fully diluted, but they switched it. But they unlock every month 1 billion tokens. And they dump somewhere around 300 million tokens. And guess what, guys? That normally pushes the price down. And then they buy more back when it's lower, and they put it back in escrow, and they continue that. So since, and this is, you go to Masari.com and verify this, but since the announcement, XRP has dumped over 1 billion tokens. Think about that, guys. That's why XRP can't pump, and it will never make those explosive gains. Now, this part is not, because of Ripple or anything else. But guys, the law of large numbers is a real thing, right? You can build a business from 1 million to 2 million in a year. You doubled it, 100%. The next year, you got to go to 4 million. The next year, you got to go to 8. Well, guys, once you become like $100 million company or $1 billion company or a 10 billion, in Ripple's case, a 15 billion, you're not going to go to 30 billion and 45 billion that fast. You're going to start growing like a major corporation. So you go from 15 billion to 17 billion, which is a world beater. From 17 billion to 20 billion. And at some point, just like Coca-Cola, Walmart, most of them, they start growing by 5, 10, 7%. And they're happy with that. And they're in a Fortune 100 corporation. So no matter what, guys, this is not a jab against XRP. But when you get in the, basically it's the third top crypto for market cap. Guys, that means the demand has to be a massive amount, and then it has to override Ripple dumping. I'll be shocked if Ripple hits over $10 in the next 10 years, Ripple XRP in the next 10 years, but Stellar could keep trucking. But either one of them, guys, did not hit, neither one of them hit an all-time high in the last bull run. So for me, I'll be honest, not that bullish for either one of them. There's so many new projects coming out that, like Caspa and Celesta, that haven't experienced a bull run, so easily will outperform them. And I say this with love. I own them all. I own all the banking tokens, but I won't be stacking them again except for one or two of them. That being said, guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. Haters, have at it. It's your money. But I just really want to know why you think, if you think XRP is going to go to $10, $1,000, that 589 keeps coming around, or 100 or 10,000. Guys, math and tokenomics don't lie. But let me know why I'm wrong about the tokenomics. And let me know if you are aware and can prove that any Ripple company, partner, or bank that buys and has stacked a bag of XRP. Feel free, please let me know. And challenge your influencers that are blowing smoke up your backside to verify that. Send them this video and say, hey, why don't you bring Crypto Bellwether on your channel and beat him down and educate him? Why don't you do that? Because, guys, my community's been doing that for months, and I've challenged at least 25 XRP influencers. And, guys, they don't want nothing to do with it because they lie to the community, and the community loves it. It's like a drug addict, and they keep coming back. And they grow their channel, guys, but you're the one that's going to pay for it. Just like when Ripple dumps, you're the one paying for it. Anyway, I'm not harping on it. I want to be clear. Both projects are great. They're going to do well. I'm going to sell out my bag and move on. And I'm going to day trade or swing trade Ripple XRP over and over and over. Probably. But the upside isn't remotely as big as people think. And guys, this is the biggest opportunity in history. I don't want you to miss it. Now, if you've done your research and you go, wow, the banks are buying XRP, they have to. It is deflationary, which it's not and won't be for 10, 25 years. So like right now, guys, just to tell you the truth, see, I'm not ragging. People are going, oh, you hate XRP, you're fudding XRP. Guys, these are facts. Right now, the burn rate of XRP is like 32 years to burn 1 billion. Well, there's 100 billion in supply. So in 32 years, which that will pick up the pace a lot, but in 32 years as it sits now, you still got 99 billion tokens. And guys, I truly believe when Ripple goes public, it's going to be initially a big deal. It's going to pump that token, and then it's game over, guys. It's game over, because corporate America is going to manipulate and abuse and take advantage of owning that supply, and they're probably just going to keep it going until they can get fully diluted and get rid of it, create another token, or go an entirely different area. And then once that's all said and done, what do you have? Take Ripple out of the picture, take the banks out of the picture, which are not going to own XRP, they're not going to buy it. Take that away, what you got? And guys, if you're a developer, and I know I'm sounding negative, but if you're a developer, are you going to build on a project that's, I did a video a while back, Stellar and XRP is only making like 1,500, 3,000 a month in transaction fees. I mean, Ethereum does that in an hour. So think about it, guys. What's the future of XRP ledger when it comes to the price of XRP? The ledger may stick around because it's all world technology, but you can build on the XRP ledger as a side chain like a CDBC or those hooks or whatever, and you don't need XRP, guys. I say that all with love, but the reason I harp on this is I got so many clients that have been wrecked by XRP, and I just want you to know the truth, and then you know what you're dealing with, and then you'll know how much money or how to invest. That's my theory. I'm here for you guys. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Share this with like-minded people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But either way, guys, come back and be part of this community, because I'm here for you, and I want you and me to capitalize on the biggest opportunity in history. Take care.